Greetings, my Proof Pure Prophetic audience, my Proof Pure Prophetic family. This is your host, Dr. Prophet Beverly Jordan of Proof Pure Prophetic. I'm so glad to be with you on this evening. It has been a press today, but guess what? I knew that this word that was in my heart, it is burning. It has been burning for almost a month now. It's been like fire shut up in my bones. So I want to release that word tonight, and it is about matters of the heart. That's right. Matters of the heart. So in this Proof Pure Prophetic, and I come to you monthly, I bring either the prophetic word, we have prophetic prayer, and I also bring prophetic perspectives. So on tonight, I'm going to just give you a little hint of the prophetic word the Lord gave me. It's not finished baking yet, but it's almost there. And I know it's almost there. Whenever the Lord gives me a title, after he's been speaking to me about something for whatever period of time, in this case, it's been about 6 months that he's been talking to me about this just repeatedly. But the other day he gave me a title. So I know that it's time to release the prophetic word. So I'll be releasing the prophetic word for February. I know it's already February 19th today, but I'll be releasing the word for February and beyond this sometime this week as I finalize what the Lord has given me. And the title of that word is The Fractured Government of God. The Fractured Government of God. So I promise to give you just a little bit of a hint and a tidbit. So let me just read this, because I'll be coming from Ephesians 4, starting with verses 9 and ending with verse 13. Now that he ascended, what is it but that he descended into the lower parts of the earth? He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all the heavens, that he, that means Jesus, he's the one ascended, he's the one descended, that he might fill all things. Continue with verse 11. And he gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some some pastors and teachers. Let me read that again for accuracy. Verse 11, Ephesians 4:11. And he, being Jesus, gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists, some pastors and some teachers. For what reason, you might ask? Glad you asked. Verse 12. For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ, till we all come in the unity of faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure and stature of the fullness of Christ. I am going to bring the revelation of what God gave me concerning the fractured government of God. And I'll just talk a little bit about it tonight, because tonight I want to really focus on prophetic perspectives, matters of the heart. But as I talk about just an abbreviated prophetic word on the government of God, the fractured government of God, what he began to show me is that as when Jesus ascended on high, he left the government, the apostle, the prophet, the pastor, the evangelist, the teacher, and it actually is in the order of the apostle, the prophet, the evangelist, the pastor, and the teacher. He left the government in the earth, and he gave the gifts. He established who would be an apostle, who would be a prophet, who would be an evangelist, pastor, and teacher, the government. And so what the body of Christ did as they established their churches and their ministries, some adopted the entire government of God,